Before the wars, the land functioned because restraint existed. Disputes ended before they hardened roads were traveled without escorts. A farmer could speak to a magistrate without fear of being remembered later. This was not because the people were gentle. It was because the ruler was patient. The shogun believed that order imposed through fear eventually devoured itself. He governed as water does, moving around resistance, wearing it down quietly, never announcing victory. Those closest to the shogun understood his discipline. He demanded attention, not flattery. He listened longer than most men could endure and asked questions that revealed motives people thought were hidden. He rarely punished when he did. The punishment was final and unembellished. Power that explains itself too loudly is already afraid, he once said. Among his retainers was a samurai who believed deeply in rules. Not because he lacked imagination, but because he had seen what happened when men decided rules no longer applied to them. He had learned early that strength without boundary turns inward discipline. For him was mercy delayed until it was no longer needed. He served the shogun without drama, without ambition, which made him trustworthy. When the samurai was 11, the shogun sent him to a mountain monastery to study Zen. The decision surprised some. The boy had shown no disobedience. Stillness teaches judgment, the shogun said, and judgment teaches restraint. The boy bowed and left without asking when he would return. In another province, far from the capital, a younger boy lived with his family in a village that did not know the shogun's name. His world was small and sufficient. His father repaired tools, his mother sang while cooking. At night, lanterns glowed through paper walls. The boy believed safety was permanent because no one had taught him otherwise. The attack came at night. There was no warning horn, no negotiation. Fire reached the houses before fear reached the people. Someone shoved the boy into a storage pit and dropped the cover. He heard screaming above him. He learned what helplessness sounded like. By morning, the village was silent. He emerged at dawn. Smoke drifted low across the ground. Shapes lay where people had fallen. He did not cry. He had learned during the night that crying wasted air. He buried what he could with shaking hands. Then he walked. Relatives took him in days later. They recognized him immediately and resented him just as quickly. They fed him. They clothed him. They reminded him daily that he cost them something. Kindness was never extended, only survival. Years passed like this. The boy learned to anticipate anger and shrink before it arrived. He learned that silence could be useful, but never enough. At 10, he decided hunger was preferable to humiliation. He ran. The evil shogun ruled openly through fear. His lands were orderly, but the order was brittle. Everyone watched everyone else. He saw the boy's anger immediately. The world took from you. He said, serve me, and it never will again. The boy listened. Training was brutal and exacting. Pain was praised. Mercy was ridiculed. Obedience was survival. The boy learned to disappear, to strike where it ended things quickly, to complete assignments without asking why. He was told this was strength. He believed it.
Years later, a name appeared on a scroll. The Shogun of Water. The assassin read it twice. He felt no satisfaction. No fear, only a hollow pause, like a breath held too long. That unsettled him. The palace guards were unprepared. Peace had softened them. The assassin moved through corridors without resistance. The blade entered cleanly. The shogun did not reach for a weapon. "You still have a choice," he said quietly. The assassin did not answer. Order collapsed quickly. Courts emptied, bandits filled roads. People stopped expecting help to arrive. Fear spread faster than fire ever had. The assassin watched this from a distance and told himself it was necessary. The samurai returned too late. With his lord dead, he became a ronin. He traveled from village to village, protecting when he could, refusing coin when he didn't need it. He played the shakuhachi for meals. Music reminded him why restraint mattered. From rooftops, the assassin watched him. The flute unsettled something old and buried. The assassin told himself it was distraction. He did not know why he kept watching. They met in a ruined street at dusk. Steel met steel, neither gained advantage. Each adjusted instinctively to the other's rhythm. "You were trained young," the samurai said. "So were you," the assassin replied. They separated without resolution. Each carried an unease that refused to name itself. The assassin's dreams began to fracture. He saw a river, a hand pulling him back, a voice he could not place. He woke angry. He confronted the evil shogun. "You ordered the attack on my village." The shogun did not deny it. "I gave you purpose afterward." Purpose felt thin now. They met again this time. Neither drew a blade. They spoke of the past, of a monastery, of a child sent away at 11. The assassin felt something align inside him. "I had an older brother," the assassin said, without knowing why. The samurai went still. "I also once had a brother." The world rearranged itself all at once. They did not embrace. They stood in silence, re-examining every memory they had trusted. Blood explained nothing. Choice explained everything. The decision was simple. The evil shogun could not remain. The assassin returned to the throne room. This time, the blade was not obedience. Fire lost its master. Slowly, order returned, not imposed, rebuilt. The brothers did not reclaim the past. They honored it by refusing to repeat it. The samurai continued to wander. The assassin learned how to stand still. The world healed slowly. Not because of blood, but because someone finally allowed mercy to flow again like water.